Yeah, it's your favorite nephew cousin. Back with it. I think this is a Saturday video. Sorry, I was doing a little sneezing before this. I'm gonna be honest. I got the water though, and I got the gas. So we gonna jump right into it. You already know. Ooh, yesterday I was telling y'all you ain't gonna make it if you give up right now. So you gotta pause. The dramatic effect. I hope it sold. But anyway, man, there's just a lot of things be going on, man. And I just be thinking to myself, man, I be so glad I didn't go down certain roads, man. My life ain't perfect, you know that, and I still be, you know, just trying to advance. My life probably ain't 100% where I wanted to be, but it's like I remember it was times I was just looking like, dang, man, I was I was just looking like it could get better, and it took a while because I used to be just mad at the world. But that was God's protection. But anyway, I'm gonna jump into something. I don't really know where I was going with that. It's just I just be thinking, man. I be thinking, man. My life really could have went down so many different holes, bro. So many times I was just out living life, not where I was supposed to be, or I was just out living life, and anything could have happened out here, man. So I don't know. It's just shout out to my life. Is I don't I don't even give myself enough credit for just making the right decisions all the time, or making better decisions that didn't have me out the way all fucked up. It's Saturday. I can chat with y'all. I told y'all I was sneezing a little bit. I wasn't crying or nothing. Yeah, I wasn't crying. I don't even know if I want to call this like a Saturday reflection. It's just I just be thanking God. I've been being more grateful in life about how my life has been going. It used to be times I used to be wanting to trade lives with people, bruh. Like, I'm talking about, bruh. I just wish I was ooh, but it's like, man, still here. You know, a lot of people I loved and knew are gone, and this ain't meant to be nothing sad for real. It's just me thinking and reflecting, man. Seriously. I'm blessed. But I'm fire up this gas, man. Then I'll probably get into the real message. Appreciate y'all for being on standby though. More life, more progression, uh, more life, more signs to for better things to come. My nose really stuffy. God damn. I remember it was I can't remember who said it, but I remember like an old head or it's before me was like every day you wake up you win the lottery. That's how you gotta think of it. So it's one of those things, man. Just blessed to still have my freedom in society. Blessed to still do the things. I know this sounded like a Sunday message, but it's just crazy. I'm you know, just chatting with y'all though. Chatting with y'all, man. Just giving things. And I hope y'all can hear me on this mug. I know niggas like, bro, this nigga crying. This nigga was crying. Not even. Man, I done felt so much pain that nigga the tears drawed up. That's how much I've been, you know. But it's like I don't even talk about that stuff. But I'm here with y'all still, you know. I feel like so many of us take life not for yeah, even for granted. But you know, some people just I don't know, man. I be feeling like some people out there just be too far gone at times, you know. And then it's like I have to pray for God and their family, you know. But like I say, man, I want to give y'all something else, but I really think this is just the message. Appreciating the life, you know. Some people life be gone in an instant, you know. Not saying my life was perfect. Not saying that at all. But I know people that's probably double my age and haven't been half the places I've been, you know. hmm I know y'all be wanting some jokey jokes and shit, but I just think, you know, and then I'm still here, you know, I'm still doing stuff, you know, I'm still traveling, I'm still making moves, I'm still improving. More life, man. I think this is more life, you know. More blessings, more sign of good things to come. Yeah, more signs of good things to come. Right. Um, I remember. Nah, I ain't even going. Yeah, it's just, I just a big part of my life was just making up, like waking up mad. That's what I'm trying to say. And it was just like, man, I remember that was just my life at some point. It was just crazy. Cause I got through it. You know, it like I was at places I didn't want to be, but I was doing it for the right reasons. You know, whether it was work, school, stuff like that. And like on the clock seems so long, boy. But as soon as I clock out, seems like I'm going right back in that motherfucker, bro. Whether it was school or work, you know, just thinking about stuff like that. And I completed it. I did it. You know, still continue to do stuff. Still continue to inspire. Still improving. More life, man. Thank God for His many mercies. Well, thank God for my sovereignty and solitude right now, boy. That was a great inhale. I think all the stuff I went to was worth it. I don't even know. I don't even think that's what I was trying to say. So all the stuff I went through, yeah, brought me to that moment, and I think it was worth it. There we go. Cause that was like the best inhale I've had in a little minute. That's yeah. That's one of those. It was for all the times when I couldn't do nothing but suffer. Right. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna make it. I was trying to be this, that, and the third gas tank on E. But God blessed me some type of way to make it here. Or I scraped up a little bit of money to make it here. I'm talking about got paid probably Thursday, broke by Saturday evening. Yeah, but you know, got just enough money for the food and the gas. Well, okay, not the gas. Somebody got to come up with something. I ain't got it, you know. But God made it happen. Like it's crazy. Y'all don't be knowing about the suffering for real, and it's like, man, it's just not like the movies. That's the only thing I can tell you, cause you gonna think it's drops and rainbows. Whole time you being conditioned in a war zone that you ain't even know was here. hmm riding by casualties. Feeling like you'll never be enough, feeling like you don't want to be a casualty. Everybody telling you to live life, you can't afford it for real. Come on, now. Like but it's just like, okay, right. Been through damn near 3 recessions. I was telling y'all that the other day. I'm talking a little bit slow because I hope I have a little bit more time today, Lord. He's full fledged from the heart. That's why they feel it. I hope so. God was healing it. God was watching me suffer. God watched all of it. He was watching me win at the same time. He was watching me improve, progress, digress, invest. With or without acknowledging, being mad at God. 'Cause everything I was loving felt like it was just slipping away. Time. What a time, right? But all through that, everything I went through, you talking about a nigga had some laughs? Every day I laugh. It was times where all we could do was laugh to keep from crying, cause the life was, and it's like I see what they had were talking about. That what? Like, okay, yeah, all right. And then people don't know how powerful that is. Whole time, that's what's keeping them scrolling on their phone, because they laugh and they get some entertainment. There we go. Entertainment. Finally, I had to remember the syllable to write this soliloquy, right? Yeah, yeah. Right. Off the dome, looking at, smelling at. He's be like, bro, oh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You say what you want, boy. Nigga had some laughs, but nigga had some experiences, some close calls, some advances, vacation time, and some more shit. Gotta, throw that out so people can, um, lived, reflect, deflect, got more intellect, start doing more, start doing less, started improving in different areas because what I was on shouldn't have held me back, but it did. So it was kind of like this on a little bit on the coattail, and we, you know. What I noticed, I feel like people don't want to do it or do it alone. People get scared of being by themselves, and it's like, I understand, but at a sense, it's like, oh, okay, it's crazy. Want to be accepted that bad, huh? And I'm not dissing anybody by any means. I'm just like, thanking God I didn't have to go through that. And then at times I was doing it, but I was doing it differently. So now that I think about it, it's 15 minutes and 2 seconds in. Are you thanking God for the life you living, or you still wishing on somebody else's? I said, are you thanking God for the life you living, or you still wishing on somebody else's? hmm Yeah, I like that. Yeah, are you thanking God for the life you living, or you wishing on somebody else's? Yeah. uh Right. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Are you thanking God for the life you living, or wishing on somebody else's? There you go. Thank God. We still got that, and I probably don't have no excitement for others, cause I want you to kind of get where I'm coming from. This is what you're not seeing. You're not seeing the things that I went through, the struggle that I went through to make it this far. We just gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about everything I lost, all the things I have. We're not gonna do that because it's gonna kind of confuse your equation. Um, I think what I'm gonna do, with all honesty, give y'all some more of it, because maybe you just need to have it. Maybe this is the message that I'm gonna tell you, so you won't say nobody ain't tell you. Now that's gonna wake up some folk, and if it don't, I'm up. Right? I'm up. I'm game. I'm listening. What's going on? Interesting. I'm listening. Okay. Mm. Right. Mhm. 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 But are you thanking God for the life you living, or you wishing on somebody else's? You got everything going on right here, so we gonna put a handful and we gonna give you this, right? Hate to be that person, all right. So we got it out the way. You self-served, right? So it's here. The ones who know what I'm saying, but I hope they can hear me. I do apologize. I be moving when I, you know what I'm saying. I be, you know what I'm saying. Cause I don't want to be still. You know what I'm saying. Just having shit. You know what I'm saying. They're like, what's going on? Having shit. hmm Straight motion. Fuck it. Still about. Still out here. Still winning. Continuation. Said that a few sagas ago. Goddamn. Then the mic just always be with him. He just be. What? Oh, what you saying? Are you thanking God for the life you living, or you was wishing on somebody? No, you was saying something. No, that I was trying to bring you in so I could tell you that again. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to smack the floor. I ain't with it. Hand sanitizer, can't do it. Is he really that arrogant? What is that sound? It's the cord. It's the mic. So we put it here, right where we at. But you know that baby dodging the mic. That baby moving. I dodged the mic because that's all I want to do. Do you not know I have to be taking a fast from the shit that I do? They say too much of this, too much of that can always be a bad thing. Did you ever want it so badly? Now, I already know you wanted it badly, but did you want it badly? There's a difference. A lot of niggas don't want it for real. Hell, I barely want it for real. That's what I'm trying to say. Can't even listen. And then at times it's like I don't even want it for real. Been spitting. It's crazy how it works like that. 19 minutes and 48 seconds. We gonna close our eyes because this reflection might touch some hearts this morning. This reflection might touch the minds, the hearts, the souls of those lost out there. They trying to figure out what he looking for. It's barely some smoke in the bowl, and I don't even want to touch it. Told you I barely want it for real. But are you thanking God for the life you living, or right? It's something in my wishing on somebody else's. He was paying attention the whole time. Life was just still suffering. He didn't know why he was suffering, so it started suffering. Then he started scuffling. Life was like, fight back, fight back. I'm talking about he was all in. He may have been fucking up over here, but he was still getting it right up here, like in life, with the light. So imagine all the work he was doing that we didn't see. So we kind of get on his cranium, and he don't really like that. So he gets strong Mark Henry on us, and we break his jaw. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know what's going on. It's the perplexments of the messages. What did he say? The perplexments of the messages. The imbibliography of goddamn, he made it. The bibliography of goddamn, he made it. What? That nigga really was crying. No, I really was sneezing before this video, and then my eyes started to water. And then I was like, damn, my eyes were dry. Let me drink some water. So profusely as I can, I got a video. It took some time, and I think that'd be my problem. So 21:53. Looking at, I'm telling you, they own me. So it's like, yeah, hey yo, they not even invited to the classroom. We just give them their work and then they go on their way. That's how bad it is with them niggas. We just thank God for the protection. Thank God for the lessons. Thank God for just tuning out all the noise and focus on what really matters. Because that's the scary part, right? We done lost at least about 57,000 people because they ain't try to hear a thank God message, and that was cool. So we got them out of the classroom. It's just us. Because you seen some real things. You experience life lessons, fumbles, frailties, discoveries, and I do it for those who just think, damn, he really, yeah, I was there. And for those who be like, bro, this nigga just throwing out words, and whole time it's fabricated to what something wasn't. And then they say, huh? Fabricated ain't fabricated. So you looked up the dictionary, right? But what happens when it's two negatives? It cancel out. I don't get, hey, right? You might be learning. So you saying you becoming more than what you are? You know what? We love your fixation. We love your determination. I appreciate that. Wholeheartedly. You probably endured. But one thing your favorite nephew cousin has did and you didn't do was what? You think about your hypothesis and you don't even like math, so you at the board with it, right? I'm telling you, at the board with it, right? You like X, Y, then you do that dash, and then you X to that bitch, right? And then you okay, and then you go minus. You like minus, what is it? And then you do the same thing, and then it what? Cancel out, my boy. You brilliant. Yeah, you. I'm glad. I'm glad it reached you. 24 minutes and 30 seconds. Are you thanking God for the life you living, or you wishing on somebody else's? Yeah.